To be continued on Dragon Ball Z. Did P ever really get over his ex? Shout out to P Careers one time for the 1-2 Reach Over Culture podcast. We back. Shout out to my brothers, Mr. Moses Chavez. Mm-hmm. How you feeling?
Good.
Okay, cool. Live and direct. Robbie Burrell.
Yeah.
Atlas Media. You heard me?
It's popping.
Jersey. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to all of our first-time listeners. If you are here, you heard me. If you have not been around and you just coming back, shout out to you still, you know. And if you fell off and just fell off.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Shout out to, everybody that supports the Reach Over Culture podcast. I am Rod. This is Moses. This is my brother, Rob Burrell. And we are here with another episode. Just jumping right back into it. So last year we did a episode. No, wait, my bad. We got to get into the questions that need answering. Okay, fellas, questions that need answering. What movie can you watch over and over and never get tired of it?
Man, it's a couple, but just one. 6 Man.
6 Man?
6 Man.
With Kadeem Hardison and Marlon Wayans?
Marlon Wayans. Listen, I'm a true 90s baby, so if y'all know about that, go get up on it.
Word the mother. Moses.
Scarface.
Classic.
Scarface.
I ain't mad at that.
I just watched it last month.
I watched it last week.
Yeah. I just can't get over it.
For one of the most non-violent human beings that I know, that is a very violent movie.
Yeah.
For you to be watching over and over, do you find yourself?
I feel like I've seen more violent movies.
But more violent than Scarface? I mean, they out there. Give me one, because now you got to tell me. Give me one that you've seen more violent than Scarface.
What's that? Saving Private Ryan? It's pretty gory.
Oh, man, I don't count.
I ain't never seen that, so I don't know.
It's a war movie.
It's a war movie. It's got Tom Hanks in it. It's a
good movie. But
it's pretty graphic.
Yeah.
It's a good movie, but we talking gangster film. That
gangster
ain't gangster enough. But I mean, you won though. That's Saving Private Ryan is very, very gory. Let's see. What movie can I watch over and over and never ever get tired of it? Goodfellas. I can watch Goodfellas 100 million times and never get tired of watching Goodfellas ever. I think between that and my new one is The Hateful Eight. I could watch The Hateful Eight a bunch of times. Quentin Tarantino film. It's got Sam Jack, Kurt Russell. No.
Yeah, I think that's his name.
That's his name, right? Kurt Russell? Yeah. It's got them in there. So, yeah, I'm just a fan of just movies that's revolving around the acting. So I could watch Goodfellas and I could watch Hateful Eight whenever, however. Mm-hmm. And leave in the comments what movie you can watch whenever, however. So last year we did a whole series around Valentine's Day called What Men Want. We did about a 3-part series last year. It was myself, Rob, and P. This year is me, Rob, and Moises. All right. Now, last year we came from a perspective of I was newly divorced. Rob was getting ready. Well, Rob had just had his first kid. Yeah, just had Talia. So Rob, they had entered into a whole nother. They was only a couple of months removed from that. Moises wasn't on there. Were you in a relationship last year around this time?
No.
Okay.
No.
So Moises was single. He's still single. So we got the old divorced guy, we got the family guy, and we got the single guy who just out here,
I'm enjoying it.
Not running amok.
A single guy who enjoys, was it hot showers after a long day?
You know what I'm saying? Like, my man does music videos in the shower. Like, it's crazy. All right. No
comment.
No comment.
Yeah.
All right. So, before we get started with this, we're not going to do a whole series. This is going to be a kind of a one and done. As we bring in more female guests and different things like that, I'll sprinkle these topics along the year. But, this is not a relationship podcast. And the views and opinions of those of myself, Rob, and Moises are of the Reach Over Culture podcast, but we don't represent the entire Reach Over Culture brand, nor those who might touch the Reach Over Culture brand in the future. These are 3 guys from 3 different spaces of life, right? Again, a guy that's been married, been in a relationship, a guy that's married, family man, beautiful child, and a single guy that just became legal to drink probably a year ago.
No.
You're 22, right?
I'm 23.
Oh, never mind. 2 years ago.
Same difference.
Same difference.
Yeah.
So, but our views and opinion do not represent those of all men. And, for the ladies, listen, if we say something that touches your heart, send us a message on the Instagrams and stuff. Trust me, I've had them. And we'll respond back. But with all due respect, this is just the view of us three and not those of men in general. We all are believers. We all have a certain standard. And we'll touch on that standard here in this forum, but we don't represent the Muslim community. Like, this is just subjective. This isn't for everybody. So we're gonna jump right into it because I brought research. I bought research. So WebMD, and this was currently updated in 2020, November of 2020. WebMD. I went and I looked. I saw 18 secrets that men wish women knew, and I just want to run a couple of them to y'all and see if they valid or not. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. One of the top ones is men will talk about their feelings. Is that valid or not?
Yeah.
The secret is that men will.
Because the stigma is like men don't talk about their feelings.
Yeah, that's valid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's valid. Why do you think most women believe men won't talk about their feelings or don't like talking about their feelings?
They want to be vulnerable, or look weak.
But why do you think women think we don't want to be vulnerable?
Because we're supposed to have this persona of just being strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
That and women have the tendency of putting men in a bowl together. So one man didn't, or their dad didn't, or and then it just trickles down to us.
Trickles down to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would agree to y'all. I would agree with y'all. I mean, men will talk about their feelings. My question to ladies is, are you a safe space where a man can come and talk about his feelings?
Yeah.
Because, in the social media era, a lot of women get to out in a lot of these dudes if they get hurt, or this, that, and the third. And again, this is just pointing the thing at us. Y'all want to know what we think? Cool. If y'all will have a forum to speak y'all side of the truth, because I'm not, in anything that we say, we're not saying that men don't turn around and do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
They do. But, women will, just like with men versus other men, it's hard to be vulnerable at times because, you don't know if you're going to use that against me or not.
Yeah.
And so, in the generation, social media era, you see a lot of women bash a lot of men or out them, for things that they've done or how they felt. So, just like with men, women could be a little harder to trust at times. But it's crazy because you want to know something about a dude, go talk to the woman that he's dealing with. You want to know how a dude feel about you, go talk to the woman that he's dealing with. The right woman get all that, they get all the answers.
Yeah. She don't even have to ask for it.
Bruh, listen, man. Listen. So, ladies, if you provide yourself as a safe space and improving yourself to be a safe space, trust me, you will get the feeling. Like, now, as far as the feelings and, just honest thoughts could be two different things, but you'll get a lot of what you're looking for as well as vulnerability if you create yourself to be a safe space. But that's not to say men don't lack emotional intelligence, either. You know what I mean? Rob, talk about that. Like, why do you think a lot of men, I mean, I'll comfortably say most men lack emotional intelligence. Why do you think that is? If you had to give like a one reason.
I'd probably say, in my world, upbringing, raised by a single mother for a majority of my life. And even when my, amazing stepfather came in the picture, it was still like, it took some time to get used to him. So, but I say mainly because of upbringing, like being raised around women, like you feel like you got to be tough or be strong, or,
right.
you feel like you got to be the head of the house. So you internalize everything, and that just become how you just compartmentalize, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Because another WebMD fact was men learn from their fathers, so it's good what you said about upbringing, because a lot of how we approach life, whether we like it or not, consciously or not, comes from the examples that our fathers show, even down to not being there.
Yeah.
A lot of men aren't there for their kids because they dad wasn't there for them.
Right.
And so it's all entangled together. You got to follow up to that?
Why men don't really have that much emotional intelligence. Yeah, I feel like it was never taught. It's something that you just. I feel like whatever people know, it's because from their experiences, or from learning from other people. But I feel like it was never really taught. Like nobody ever came up to me and told me, "Hey, you're feeling like this because of this way," or "This is happening because of this." Like nobody ever really came up to me, and there was like no book or anything taught in school about it. Honestly,
that's a good one.
And
that's a good one.
I
Teach
feel like
you everything else in school except how to handle your emotions.
Yeah, I feel like if you can control or master your emotions, it's like you can look at life a lot easier, and you can have your eyes more open to more things that you could see in relationships.
I would agree.
Yeah,
I agree. That's good, bro. That's good. And again, I would agree with both of these gentlemen. Most men lack emotional intelligence. This is how we brought up. I mean, you brought up, and it's taboo as that sounds, and typically, I don't think it's going to be the same in the next 10 years.
Right.
I don't think men are going to have that same excuse in the next 10 years. I don't think the next generation is going to have that excuse. But, I mean, as far as us, I mean, you're talking about to be 29, 28. Well, by the time this comes out, he'll be 29. 29, 28, 23. That's our era. That's where we come from. You know what I mean? Like, his people had to work very hard to get where they are. And, we come from black communities that, bruh, boys don't cry. Like, that's real stuff. That's not just taboo things that people just say to cause. No, that is real stuff.
Yeah.
If you come from the Nitty of Tulsa, or you come from New Orleans, Louisiana, then you already know, like, that's real things. You got to fight outside. Forget emotion, just throw hands and let that be that afterwards. You'll feel better. Oh, you feel bad? Go fight. You'll feel better. So that's a real thing. Second thing, that men wish women knew that I pointed out, that I took away. Men take commitment seriously. Is that valid or not?
Men take commitment seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to make sense.
yeah.
It got to make sense. Like, may have you jump through some hoops to see if it makes sense, but it's like, bro, I ain't like, especially nowadays, dating is different. So
Yeah.
it just got to make sense.
Do men take? Listen, so I'll say this. As a man that was in a very long relationship, has been single for quite a while, I'm not anymore. I'm tied up. But as a man that played the single market for a year, you do take commitment seriously. But because men take commitment seriously, they're just not going to commit to any old thing. Like women had this thing where it's like men don't take commitment seriously because they date around. It's not that don't necessarily equate to men not taking commitment seriously. Some men just are serious about the commitment that they're trying to make. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's picking a restaurant. It's like, when you go to this restaurant, you want it to hit. Like, you want this food to taste as good as you planned it to taste. So you'll scurry for an hour trying to just pick a restaurant because you don't want to be disappointed with the restaurant that you pick. It's Saturday night, Friday night, you got a movie brewing, you got a fight night coming up, and when you sit on that couch and you eat that food that you want to be satisfied with what's going on. You heard? Mm-hmm. And so it's kind of like that. I mean, that's a frivolous analogy, but it's kind of like that. It's like you just want to know that you know that you know.
Yeah. For sure.
You know what I mean? And so I think that can be the kind of misconception that women think men don't take seriously. Like, no, they just want to know that they know that they know. Yeah. Now, if they ask him, well, how do you know? You just know when you know.
Just know when you know. Yeah. There's no words.
Right? If you get a dog, if you get a man that got a reputation of a dog, I'll say this, even if he has a dog reputation or even if he still carries some of his dog tendencies into a commitment, the fact that he took you on as a commitment, I'm not saying that speaks all the volumes, but it says a little something. It says, all right, I might be stupid, I might not be able to handle this, but if anybody gonna dump me, it's gonna be her. That's a commitment within itself. Mm-hmm. Versus some dudes don't like going outside at all. Yeah. You know what I mean? Men take commitment serious. They just got to know that they know that they know. Now, whether they take too long or they just whatever, ladies, y'all got a fair point.
Yeah.
But men do take commitment
Yeah, I
serious.
feel like they do know.
Yeah.
They just gotta make a decision.
Yeah, you got to know that you know that you know. You know what I mean? And ladies, what you want more? You want a guy that know that they know that they know versus a guy just like, I mean, it sound right now. It sound good and you pressuring me into it, so I might as well do it.
Yeah.
Right. You don't want the latter. Trust me. All right, third one. Men don't pick up on subtle hints. Is that valid or not?
I think it's valid.
That's pretty valid.
Yeah.
Men don't pick up on
Subtle hints, yeah. So you know how like ladies will say, well, yeah, I be dropping little hints that I want to date or I want to take it to the next level or that I really like them. And it's like I got to paint something on my forehead to tell them like I like them.
Man, we don't, because we ain't got time for all that.
Man.
Bro. Just say it, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Just say how you feel. Like, it
Hey,
got,
bro, come on now,
you know what I'm
dog.
saying? Come on.
Come on, man.
Like, it ain't got to be,
I'm bike.
like, direct, like, I like you and I want you. It ain't got to be nothing wild. Like, just keep it on. Like, yo, I'm feeling what we got going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing.
Yeah.
But don't try to be all cute with the little hints and, nah.
Yeah, I said this and that. I feel like most girls, their way of saying, I feel like how we speak in relationships is different. Like women speak different, men speak different. Men are very, very direct.
Absolutely.
And then women, they just do hints. And they just, whenever they say, like, oh, I'm fine. In reality, it's just like, I actually want you to talk to me.
Right.
Like, they don't say that. They say, I'm fine.
They say I'm fine and send you 6 paragraphs whenever you
Yeah.
drop them off.
Yeah, women are different. They want you to figure them out, but they don't want you. They don't want to be direct like we do.
Yeah.
Like when I'm in a relationship or whenever I'm talking to somebody, I'm just like in the first few weeks, I'm like, so you like me, or like I'm just so direct because I don't want to waste my time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because the thing is, like, we'll catch those subtle hints after you give us consistency of being direct.
Right.
Because we don't know you off the rip.
Yeah.
Like, we're not gonna catch those off the rip. Like, you gotta be direct and be upfront, and then throw them hints out to see if we know you or see if we've been listening or see if we've been paying attention. But off bat, nah, I'm not getting those. I'm gonna probably take you home. So I got time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I would agree. Yeah, we don't got time to sit here and play cat and mouse.
Yeah, play games.
Yo, if you like me, cool. Make that known. And a lot of women will say, oh, well, what if I say that and you don't like me back? I mean, it's called shooting your shot, player.
Yeah.
Welcome to our side of the pond over here. It's called shooting your shot, man. Listen, and I also did some other research we'll get into in just a minute. Some of the things that most men find attractive, and being direct is one of them.
Yeah.
You ladies, you never know. You better shoot. Even if you keep breaking, you better shoot.
You better Aisha carry that mug.
Man, listen, that is one of the most attractive things that you could probably do for a lot of dudes. I know it is for me. Just tell me what it is. Don't leave breadcrumbs trying to get me to the gingerbread house. Let me know what it is, and I'll let you know what it is. You get a lot of dudes that like to scheme and lie and move around. Yo, be direct. Even if it's something that you're not necessarily feeling. Even if you feel like he cheating, be direct. Keep it gangster at all times. Let them know, like, nah, I feel like you out here playing games. And trust me, you'll be surprised at the honesty that comes forth from men when you have a consistency of being direct, and especially when you want a man's attention. Yo, be direct. Shoot your shot. It's 2021, baby. You better shoot your shot. Women want equal rights, right? You better equally shoot that shot.
Shoot that shot.
You know what I mean? If you get blocked, you get blocked. If it just don't go your way, it just don't go your way. But at least when you shoot your shot, you'll know if that's the basket for you or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You say you like us, cool. How we act after that is on us, and how you deal with us after that is on us. Same way. Like, we only take what you give us. If you give them, so men only take what women give them, and they act accordingly. So, ladies, shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. But the subtle hints and we not going. It's just you didn't say that. Whether it be an argument, dating, whatever. If you didn't say it, we not gonna make it up out of thin air. It just doesn't happen that way. Okay, fourth thing. It was 18, but we're just going to get into fourth thing. Men think about sex a lot, valid or not.
Yeah, it's valid.
These guys are freaks. I like to say over here in the Reach Culture podcast that I listen. These guys are. I don't know about these guys over here. I don't know about these guys. No, it's valid. It's valid. Men think about sex a lot. Ladies, if you have a bowl that you want to put us all in, you can definitely put us all in that bowl. Men definitely think about boning a lot, but it might not be what y'all think it is.
Yeah,
it's not like I don't know.
Yeah, it's not out like it's not just outlandish,
right.
Lustful, just crazy.
Right.
It ain't. It's not that. Like it could be that. It's a possibility, but it's not always just that sick. You know what I'm saying? Sick, twisted mind that y'all think it is. It's not that. It's just like
It's
you,
not.
Yeah.
No, it's not like I'm thinking about like whipping people or something.
Right. It's not like 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah,
it's not that. It's just like we got to admit as human beings, when you like somebody, like you're going to want to show them,
right?
Yeah,
in different ways.
Right.
That's one of those ways.
Right. Yeah, men do think about, and like Rob said, it's not always like just as disgusting, and we don't think about that with every woman that we see.
Facts.
It's not. Trust me. No, we don't. Yeah. It's not like every woman that approaches us or passes or gives us a hug, we thinking about what that do. No, it's not that.
It's not that.
It's
at all.
really not that at all. You know, and then you have men that might be so busy or they might not be dating around that don't think about sex a lot. I mean, it's really, like Rob said, particular on if you actually feeling a person or you're in a relationship, whatever you're doing, but it has to be a particular focus or a person in the picture to just be thinking about sex all the time. But if there's nobody in the picture, you'll find, ladies, a lot of men don't think about sex as much as y'all might think that they think about it. Every conversation, everything that we say, everything that we do is not revolved around sex. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some creeps out there.
Yeah.
That everything is sexual, everything is about X, Y, and Z, and maybe most dudes are creeps. I'll change my mind. So social media, like most dudes are creeps, because a chick in a bikini will get 10,000 more likes than a chick in an African guard. Most dudes are creeps.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's true.
It's true.
Not all dudes. But most
there are a lot of them.
Yeah, there are a lot of creeps. Never mind, ladies. Y'all got that one. I can't refute that. The busted challenge. Yeah.
Silhouette challenge.
Silhouette challenge. Yeah.
Bro, my wife showed me that. She's like, you know what the silhouette challenge is? And I'm thinking about silhouette here in the town. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coop. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about that. And I'm like, nah. And she showed me. I'm just like, okay. That's like, why? She's like, I don't know. It's a TikTok thing. And I'm like, all right.
But that be my thing with women. Y'all think about sex all the time. Look at what y'all do.
It's your fault, bro. It's your fault.
Look what y'all do. Y'all don't want men to over-sexualize y'all, but what do you expect us to think about with the busted challenge? What is the objective? For women, it might be, no, this is female empowerment. I saw Chloe Bailey going through her situation where she broke down on Instagram Live because she felt like she was being bullied because she's exposing more of her body and stuff on Instagram. Mm-hmm. She starting to get in her bag. And I understood why she was upset, that she felt like people were shaming her from going, the innocent twins to, now you doing the busted challenge and, you showing off some stuff. You showing off some skin, and I'm like, I felt empathy for her, but at the same time, it's like men are very visual creatures. It's almost telling us to go against our nature to suit you. And it's like, no, men already have a very sexual nature. So if all we see is the busted challenge, I mean, the very name alone is busted. Bust what? Bust that. All right, now I'm trying. Is it like that? I don't know. So, ladies, just FYI, and I know this don't apply to y'all because we're going to have some of the woke ladies like, nah, not all of us think that. I'm not saying all of y'all. What I'm saying is what portrayed in the media, the thirst traps and this, that, and the third, because that's what they are. Mm-hmm. Y'all wonder why men sexualize everything or make sex about everything. Look at what y'all put out. I'm not putting all the blame on women. But I'm saying accountability got to be taken both ways.
Facts.
Yeah.
You hear me? My bad. We doing these episodes back to back. This is for my brothers up north.
Getting full off that jack, man.
Getting full off that jack, Mac. First pod back. We got another pod to back smack.
Yeah.
You heard me? Jersey. My bad. Shout out to Beloved. Okay. I did another study. If y'all had to give a couple of things, what do you think are the biggest deal breakers for men?
The biggest deal breakers for men?
Mm-hmm. Before I give y'all the two that was researched.
I had to say honesty and I want to say loyalty, but I feel like that term has been so like stripped down nowadays. But it's like honesty and vulnerability.
Okay.
That's what I'd say.
Okay. Moses?
I was gonna say neediness. I don't know, for me.
Neediness?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone who's always.
I always need something.
Yeah.
I need this. I need that. What was you doing prior to me?
Yeah.
Was you able to wash your hands and
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying like I'm obviously gonna be there for things here and there, but it's just like.
I mean, you want to cater, but
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
you ain't my child.
Yeah.
I didn't raise you.
Yeah. That's just me.
Is
On
that
the
why?
ru-
Is that why you're not in a relationship now?
No.
You don't want somebody that's needy.
No.
You don't want somebody that's needy, Moses.
I'm saying too, because like
Ladies, Moses don't want anybody. If you needy, don't be greedy. If you needy,
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
oh my gosh, no, I'm just chilling. Like I'm really soaking up this, but I don't know. Rob said it pretty well. Loyalty and what was the other one?
Vulnerability.
Yeah,
Vulnerability.
yeah.
all right. So I'm gonna give y'all three of the top deal breakers for men after a little bit of research. Insecurity is one of them.
Oh yeah.
A controlling nature is another one.
Everybody got them.
Yeah.
And flaking on plans is another one. Make a plan and you break a plan. Now, typically, the flaking on plans one, I can understand where they're coming from. We live in an era today where a lot more women are just, doing their own thing.
Yeah.
So it needs to be the same women that ask you to be intentional. Set intentional time, was that in the third, and you always flaking on the plans. It's like, bro, you wasting my time.
Mm-hmm.
Men have just a little, I believe men just have a little less patience for plans being declined or plans being changed than women do. Like, it's like, bro, I'm already taking my intentional time. Men are just a little bit more, I think, fickle with time in general.
Yeah.
Like, just don't waste my time. Especially and it's controlling nature. It's the opposite side of controlling nature. But it's, insecurity, I definitely agree with. It's nothing more attractive than a secure woman.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Lizzos.
Yeah.
Ain't my cup of tea. Ain't my bag.
Somebody like it.
Somebody like that thing out there. You heard me? And why? Because she confident in what she do. For some men, it's just sheer confidence. It's like, that might not even be something that, you might not even be a man's cup of tea. But the fact that you like your own cup of tea could be attractive to a man. You can almost play a man into thinking that he actually like you.
Facts. Mm-hmm. It's actually scary. Scary hours. Scary. And then controlling nature. I mean, it's something different about, men being controlling it could be very violent, it's very harsh. But a woman being controlling, it's very naggy.
Yeah. No.
It's very eerie.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like we both have controlling natures, but a woman's controlling nature, it's a certain irritation that sparks this side of the brain right here, where it's like, do you think that you raised me?
Right.
Do you think that you Kima Davis?
Like even do you think I can't like you think I'm not able to live life like without help? Like,
Bro,
without
they
you?
really say, where would y'all be without us? Alive?
I'll be good. Don't get me wrong, you make my life better.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But don't insult my intelligence.
Don't ever play with my gangster.
Come on, dog.
What are you talking about? What is this? What is this? Now, talking about the way we came up, we seen a lot of our fathers get so used to being catered to and stuff like that, they didn't worry about certain things, that being a woman in the house. And, if you're around your mom a lot, of course your mom paints it as if, it has the potential to paint it as if I make everything in this household shake, and without me, there's nothing, right?
Yeah.
Now, what we find, or what I found a lot of times, is that she was right.
Right.
My pops ain't know nothing about nothing. I ain't him. I said, I'm not going to be that guy.
Right.
I got to know what's going on. Because then the same way that they do that, it'd be the same way that it's like, it'd be the same thing they use against you. You don't know nothing. So you can't live without me. No, sir. No, sir. Now, certain things, you got to learn. But controlling nature is like, it's just eerie. It's just like, come on, I'm a man. I'm a super duper big dog.
Yeah.
You're not going to talk. You're going to talk to me with some respect. You're going to talk to me like I'm a man. So I definitely would agree that it's the three biggest. For me, probably insecurity is the biggest.
Yeah,
deal
I feel like the need just comes from
Sure.
that a little bit.
Yeah. All right. What do the next question was? What do you think most men look for in women? If you can give me a couple things.
You said it. That confidence, like being secure in yourself. Like if you in your bag, I can't tell you nothing, and like it makes a man feel like, dang, like what can I bring to the table? Like now, I'm intrigued. Like it's a challenge now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not only does she look good, but it's like she good without me. So like, how can I step to her?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the number one thing is the confidence.
Mm-hmm. Someone who I feel like what I look for is like someone who knows who they are. They're not toxic. They already dealt with all that stuff.
Mhm.
I feel like they're emotionally intelligent.
You're gonna be single for a long time.
My
Yeah.
bruh. I was just thinking that. Like,
I
be
know.
single for a
No,
while.
I know. I mean, I'm gonna have a.
You 23?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I'm picky. I'm picky.
I give you about 26
Bruh.
until you start to realize. Like,
Bruh.
Yeah.
okay.
I mean,
I hate to sound like the old niggas on the podcast.
right.
No, but I'll have some tolerances, but
Yeah.
I'll let people slide through. But I'm not that hard. But that's just something that I look for is someone who's confident. You guys laughing.
That was crazy. You said I'm not that hard. Like,
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Oh nah, but I get that though. I get that.
Someone who's sharp.
Yeah.
Iron, what is it? Iron sharpen iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
In early 20s,
I got time.
it's rough seas. I mean, you got time. You got time.
yeah.
You got time. Right. That is wisdom speaking right there. You definitely got time. All right. So the 4 out of the 5 top things that WebMD updated as of 2020 says that most men look for in women is, and this is in particular order, sense of humor, somebody who nurtures, intelligence, and looks. So looks could be probably identified as security,
Yeah.
because most women go off that. But sense of humor, nurturing nature, intelligence, and looks. And I couldn't agree more with this list.
Yeah.
Because you want to, like Rob was saying, as far as a sense of humor, if I can't crack a joke with you, or if I can't roast you, then it's not a deal breaker, but it could be a little bit of a stale conversation because I don't want to offend you. You're a little too sensitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nurturing. I mean, if you had a great mother growing up, that's rough seas for any woman. You know what I mean? To the point where some dudes use that as a crippling tactic to say, you don't treat me like my mama do. She ain't supposed to treat you like your mammy do. You ain't sleeping with your mammy.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Hope not.
So, but ladies, nurturing it's a skill as well as it is a nature. A woman's touch is always needed, and you'll find that most men do look for a woman's touch. Just not a controlling nature. Nurture, not a controlling nature though. Intelligence. I mean, intelligence is a matter of who you're talking to,
Right.
You know, some men might see intelligence a little differently.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, intelligence, you wanna talk to somebody that just knows what they're talking about. You know, it's very attractive in women. And looks, I said this last year, I'll say it again. Looks matter. That's sexist. Looks matter. Let me help you understand something, ladies. You might look around and see different women that might have to post bikini pics to get dudes, set thirst traps to get dudes. You might look around at the more plus size women and be like, how does she always have a dude with her? Dudes like what they like, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody out there for everybody. You might not be, if you're wondering why you don't have more dudes approaching you, you might be shooting at the wrong basket. You might be looking for a Michael B. Jordan. You might not have the looks that a Michael B. Jordan is looking for.
And meanwhile, he looking for Lloyd Harvey.
He got a listen.
He not checking for the
listen
for the one you think.
Listen. This
Shout
is
out to him.
Shout out to him. Classic case of beggars can't be choosers. You know what we find with a lot of women? All the good dudes is taken up by the hoes.
Yeah.
Those good dudes like how the hoes look. It just is. And if you frustrated by that, then, but nah, I'm lowering my standards. I know I can get me a Michael B. Jordan, Idris Elba type looking, but they ain't coming for you. It's one or two things. You didn't put yourself in the parties that they at. You didn't even show some skin on Instagram. Or maybe you don't show skin on Instagram. Maybe you say, no, I'm a lady. They not coming to get you, right? The good thing about being a man that's self-aware, and I can speak for men, is you know what your market is. You know what you can get. I can't go get an Instagram thought. I don't have the money. I got too much pride.
I don't got the clout.
I don't got the clout. You know, but the good looking chick at Walmart, I could pull that. I can get that number. You work a 9 to 5, I work a 9 to 5. Because most women in that sphere is just happy that a dude got a 9 to 5 and taking care of his business. You gotta know who your market is, and if you don't know who your market is, you're gonna be frustrated when you don't make any sales, ladies. So what you see as lowering your standard maybe just might be you shooting at the wrong goal. You can't dunk a 12-foot goal. Maybe 9 is your height, and that is okay. That is okay, because guess what? You're going to be the illest at the 9-foot goal. The illest. We came up playing ball. We had a park in my neighborhood. One goal was 8 feet. The other one was 10. Like, it was 2 side-by-side courts, and those who could only survive on the 8-foot goal didn't dare step over there to the 10-foot goal.
They knew better.
They knew better. On the 8-feet goal, they might look like superstars. They dunking on everybody the whole 9, right? But when they get over to that 10-feet goal and you can't do the same thing, you get exposed. Know yourself. Know your talent level. Know what you can pull and what you can't pull. And then don't use God in the equation either. Talking about, I know God got a Lance Gross for me. How do you know that if you ain't seen him yet? And yet you 34, 35, still single. Listen, I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing women go 33, 34, 35, still saying that man got. You done probably ran across him already. You just don't. You don't like the package that he came in. You done seen him already though. Yeah. Nah, I know God got a. But he's 6'4", 6. You done seen him. The man that's for you is 5'10", 185, stocky. Probably not the greatest looking dude to the masses. But he got a good job. He got his head on his shoulders, and he going to love you to the depths of your soul. You don't want him. You want Chris Brown. Well, you stay single trying to find a Chris Brown. Know yourself, ladies. Looks do matter.
And even on a look at it from this view, if he does have a Michael B. Jordan for you, it's the Michael B. from Fruitvale Station. You're going to have to push him to that Creed level.
Right.
You're not getting Michael B. and Creed 2 off back. You're not getting that.
Right.
You're going to have to meet Michael B. from Fruitvale
Station.
That's
good, bro.
And just,
That's
okay,
good,
it's potential.
That's going to be an Instagram clip.
Let me see what I can do.
That's good,
and
bro.
Then you level him up, he level you up. Y'all both get there. It ain't going to be what you think out the gate. You got to do some work.
That's good, Brody. I
That's
like
true.
that. Moses, anything to add? How much do looks matter to you as a single man? Ladies, he is single.
It does matter. I mean, I like women that takes care of herself, and I mean, I have my type of what I'm looking for. Some guys like girls who are thick, some guys like who's skinny, but like
what's your type, man?
my type.
Yeah, what you into?
Well, I don't know. I like someone who's not really short because I'm a pretty tall guy.
Okay.
So like,
So you want Amazon?
so no.
A tall
Hey,
glass of
no.
water.
Listen, my wife's taller than me. It's all good. It's all good.
See, that's him. That's Rob. That's Rob's type. But
Yeah, he
But-
wants somebody that's. Girl, that's a tall man. I'm trying to climb that. You hear me right?
I don't know. Girls like 5'4", 5'5" for me.
That's short, bro.
Well,
That's not tall for a
that's
woman.
not short. I was with someone who was like 5'2" or 5'1".
Nah, that's short.
That's
man.
short, bro.
That's short.
That's
Yeah.
short.
The average height for a woman is like 5'6", 5'7", bro.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking to somebody who was like 5'8", and I was like, I don't really like. I mean,
You don't want no tall woman then.
I don't want. Yeah, I don't really like a super tall one, but I don't want like a super short one either. I want someone who's just kind of in between.
Man, we gonna get you help. All right. So I mean, but what else, man? Like,
Other looks. I mean,
we trying to hook you up, bro.
I'm not real picky, but I mean, God,
No, you are picky.
yeah,
bro.
but
It's
Definitely.
okay to be
It's-
pissed.
I
okay to
I
be
just want
picky.
someone who's clean. I just want someone who's
Nah, don't
taken
just
care of.
no, bro. No.
You can
No.
find a Lizzo that's clean.
They're right. Clean.
Yeah.
So you would take a Lizzo?
No, I don't know.
Listen, hey, no judgment here.
No judgment here, baby.
Yeah.
Because Lizzo is beautiful in her own right.
Yeah, exactly.
In her own
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Everybody beautiful.
Everybody is beautiful.
Everybody beautiful to somebody that is beautiful to them, man.
Yeah.
Everybody isn't beautiful. Everybody's beautiful to somebody.
There you go.
That's-
Thank you.
Let's not get the lies
Thank you,
misconstrued.
my brother. Thank you, my brother. Yes, Rob is absolutely right. Everybody's beautiful to somebody.
Yes, exactly.
All right,
Yeah.
nah. So, but we would agree that amongst those, sense of humor, looks,
Yeah.
intelligence, and a nurturing nature
For sure.
Yeah, exactly.
are the top amongst that men like. All right, last thing before we get out of here, just real quick, if you can, how hard do you think godly dating is? Waiting until marriage, not crossing the boundaries too much, little to none at all, praying together, building those different healthy habits prior to even the engagement process. Like when you look at different ideals of what godly dating is, as believers, as believing men, how hard do you think that is in today's time? How hard do you think that is in this era, or is it even possible at all?
It's rare, but it's possible.
Okay.
I think you can do it. You can find that.
Yeah, I think it's very possible.
Mhm.
It's just a matter of where you're looking at, So
Yeah.
I think it's very, very. I don't think it's any harder than it was 20 years ago.
Mhm.
It's just a matter of like where you looking. Like like we see so much more opportunity or so much more options because of social media, but at the same time, like it's very, very possible. You just got to make sure your head is in the right direction.
Yeah, I feel like there's somebody out there who has the same intentions as you do,
Mm-hmm.
and it can be kind of hard with today's kind of with dating and with social media and just how culture is. It's very hard. It's very. I don't know. It's just very hard to find someone who's just like that would want godly dating.
Yeah.
Like on the all the dating apps, it's probably like 2% of people who are actually looking for that, and
Yeah.
then 8% is just
Even on Christian Mingle.
yeah.
Well, don't be. Come on, man.
Yeah, I think
There's a
it's
lot of thoughts
possible.
on
It's
Christian.
out there. It's just you got to go out there and find it.
Yeah. I would agree. I think it's extremely difficult in today's world.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the information era, man. Everybody's doing their own particular research, and even like in the church today in Christianity, it's two sides. It's a bidding war, and even in that, New Age versus traditional, conservative versus progressive, and so I think it's difficult not even just from necessarily a worldly standpoint, but godly dating is difficult from just in the church standpoint. Depending on what church you go to, you might hear two different perspectives.
Facts.
And so I think it's difficult from that standpoint, on top of whatever the world throws at you, you know, everything being sexualized. And again, when you got the busted challenge and the silhouette challenge and this, that, and the third, it's like, when you see celebrities that all these people look up to going from one relationship to the next, it's like, you know, it's hard to keep things sacred. And the godly dating is extremely hard.
It is, yeah.
It's extremely hard, but it's possible. I agree with both of y'all. It's extremely possible. You get two people on the same page that want the same things, that have the same convictions, then it is absolutely, positively possible. So if you are believing and you're struggling, just know that it is possible. Nothing is past the impossible. Your sexual nature and things that are just naturally you, or habits that you're trying to break, it is possible to break those habits. It's with God, anything is possible. I mean, that's the power of the God that we serve and that we believe in. No matter the nuances that you probably pick from here to there, with God, anything is possible. And so, all right, this has been What Men Want 2021. You heard me? Shout out to everybody, man. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure you rate, subscribe, and hit us up on Apple Podcasts. If you got any questions or comments, leave them on our stuff, man. Leave them on our posts. Leave them on the YouTubes. Make sure you subscribe. Show love. If you want to donate, you can donate at the Cashapp, $reachoverculture. And all of that stuff will be in our descriptions. Anything else, fellas? Any other words of encouragement for the ladies out there?
Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Yeah. Be the right person so you can find the right person.
You heard me?
That's the final word. Be the right person so you can find the right person. You heard me? This is Rock, Moises, Robbie. Thank you. Love you. We out.